Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your general guidance for the rest of July with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It is tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. And if you're interested in these mugs, they're now available if you would like a tea and tarot mug. All right, my beautiful people, let's have a look. This is good for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, so everything you need in the description box below, the cards I use, the link to my mugs, my shop, everything is there for you. All right, let's bring the camera down then. Let's have a little look. So we're going to start with the tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams. What do we have for my Taurus, please? General guidance for the rest of July. Okay, we're starting with the Palace of Cups. Oh, nice. With the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Oh, I love the Magician. You know I love the Magician. Two of Wands, center of the reading. Nine of Coins. Nice. Page of Wands. Faith, that's the Hierophant. Okay. And we've got the High Priestess. We've got some hard hitters here and the Chariot. I was just thinking there, we've got a lot of major arcana cards here. 3 in the bottom row, plus the Magician. Oh, wow. This is going to be good. All right, let's get your affirmations. These are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. We've got wait, it's not the right time. Okay, the time is coming because we've got the Chariot. Okay, but this feels more towards the end of July rather than right now, early July. So wait, it's not the right time. The universe is working on it. Trust in divine timing. All right, let's get you one of these. These are mine from Hoping to Having affirmation cards. All right. And we have, I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. Let's have a little look at this first of all. All right, come up here, come closer, let's have a chat. Okay, I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to my inner guidance and follow it. I listen to my intuition and trust it. Okay, so with the High Priestess here as well, which is also intuition, we've got double message of listen, your heart is trying to guide you. It's trying to show you. It's trying to direct you. Can you listen and can you trust it? Okay, so very strong message here because right now the universe is working on it. All right, we've got wait. Now it says it's not the right time, not right now, but it's coming because that Chariot is there. Yeah. Okay, the universe is working on it. Trust in divine timing. So you've got double message of trust here. Trust your intuition and trust the divine timing. All right, so we're trusting yourself and we're allowing that to flow. I like this for you, Taurus. This is really nice. Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot and find out a little bit more. As I said here, we've got 4 major arcana cards. All right, we've got the High Priestess and the High Priest. That's the Hierophant. So very strong message about trusting that spiritual knowing, that inner knowing, the higher mind, listening to that because you're creating it. You're in the Magician energy, being able to manifest and create. Oh, I like this for you a lot. Okay. Center of the reading, the 9 of Coins. This is very Taurus energy. It's earthy, it's grounded, it's mini Empress energy. It's a card of fiercely independent of I can do it. I can provide for myself. I can meet my own needs. Before I can meet my needs, I need to identify my needs. So it is all about coming into what do I want? What's important to me? Why is it important? Trusting, there's that trust again, that you can do it, that I can do it, I can provide, I've got this. Now, the 9 of Coins is obviously about money. Now, hang on a minute. So I'm a bit throaty this morning. My allergies have kicked off again. They've been pretty good for a while, but they've kicked off this morning for some reason. All right, it's probably because it's a bit muggy here in the UK. Right, now, 9 of Coins. All right, so this is a card of prosperity, of having enough, of being able to make sure that you're earning enough. But it's more than money. It's about the abundance of life. And that can be energy, that can be flow, that can be anything that helps you be grounded and stable and secure. Okay, so it's the center of the reading, which means that it's got a huge influence over everything that's going on. This is about me. All right, me. Now that's not selfish, that's self-care, self-awareness, self-realization, self-actualization. You're stepping into, I am creating my greatest life now. Okay, so what are we trying to create? Right, the Palace of Cups is a place, an environment where you're in the flow. Emotionally, you feel good. Emotionally, you feel free. I can flow. I can just glide. I'm not having to run. You know, they're showing me the image of, I can't remember which one of the Disney characters it is, or even if it's Disney actually. The one that's running on the spot so fast, a road runner, they're telling me. Thank you. Okay. Running on the spot so fast that it's not kind of moving forward. Right, but when we go into the water, we're just flowing. We can flow with the current. All right, and that's what this is about. That's why we've got that weight. Just allow yourself to flow with the current. Where is the flow? Get in that flow and let it flow towards what you are manifesting and creating, because it's happening, but we want to trust in divine timing. We want to trust in that heart, that inner knowing, the inner wisdom, the higher mind, the intuition, all of that. So we're trying to get in the flow. Right, now, the flow of cups is about your emotions, all right? So how do I feel? Do I feel chilled, in harmony? Do I feel empowered? I'm just like, yeah, I'm in a good place. Or do I feel anxious, fearful, blocked, stuck? Right, so we want to get in the flow. That's what you're trying to achieve here, okay? You want to get into a place in your body, in your mind, in your being, in your home, in your environment where you feel that you are in an emotionally good place. Right, so this place is different. No, okay, they just corrected me. The place isn't necessarily different. The way you're doing it is different. The Two of Wands underneath it here is about allowing yourself to open a new door and try something different. Step out of your comfort zone, go in a different direction, go down a new path. So whereas we've got the one staircase used to lead to one door, now those doors have opened and I've now got a different path. Do I trust it? Do I trust myself to go down that different path and allow things to unfold? Now, if I step into my faith, my trust, this is the Hierophant, the High Priest, then we are really trusting that spiritual know-how, that spiritual instinct, intuition. Now the Hierophant leads to, and this is you, isn't it? This is your card. This is leading you to your empowerment, your guidance, your stability and security, because the Hierophant is Saturn led. It's all about, I want something long lasting, long term. I'm not interested in any flash in the pans, temporary, it'll do for now. No. I'm wanting something here that is going to move forward into my future in a very solid and stable way. Now, the Hierophant also talks about contracts and places, environments that are very stable, very long term. All right, so this could be for some of you a new job, a new contract. Now if it is, then it's for a company, an organization that has been there a long time, very established. That's that energy, very established. Okay, so this wouldn't be a startup company. This is about, I'm moving into something that's really solid and I'm excited about it. We've got the Ace of Wands here, a card of excitement, a card of passion, a card of, I'm ready for my new beginning. It is a new beginning because it's an ace, so this is something new. something new that is going to lead me to my stronger sense of self and independence. Doesn't mean single, right? Independence doesn't mean I've got to do it on my own. I can have support around me, but I'm the one that's creating it, leading it, guiding it, because I'm listening to the high priestess underneath. I'm listening to my gut. I'm listening to my feelings. I'm allowing it to come up. Now, the high priestess is about what's pushed down, what's hidden, what's unseen. We're letting it come up. What's important to me? Why is it important? Can I trust that I deserve, and I am ready? It may not be happening right now, this minute, but I'm putting things in place. So I'm opening up a new door to try something different. Okay. And I don't expect it to necessarily hit 5 minutes later. It might do for some of you. But let's say this is applying for a new job in a different industry that I've not done before. Let's say that I am coming into my attitude in relationships in a different way, or I'm thinking differently, I'm behaving differently. This is absolutely getting out of the comfort zone. Do it different, all right? If we do what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got, yeah? So we're doing it differently. Right, so why? Because I'm in my magician power. I'm in my magician energy. Now, the magician has all 4 aces, right? All of them. We've got the coins, ace of coins, ace of swords, ace of cups, ace of wands. He's basically saying, I'm ready for my new beginning and I have all the tools that I need to make it happen. I can create this without any concerns, without any doubts, because I'm in my faith, I'm in my trust, I'm listening to my intuition, I'm creating something new here. And as I step into this creating something new, the Page of Wands comes in and opens up. So the pages are always the beginnings of change, the opportunities being created. You're creating the opportunity. You're aligning with, I'm ready for that new thing, okay? And now I'm stepping into exploring, all right? Pages are also the messenger. They bring news. And that news then you take forward an action with the knights. The knights are the action cards. So the pages bring the news and then you move into actioning it. So we're at the beginning of this shift forward because there's the Chariot. That's what I'm heading towards. Victory, success. The brakes are off. There's no more delays. There's no more waiting. But it's not quite the right time yet. So we're moving towards that, but we don't want to dive in the deep end. All right. We want to put everything in place. Is it flowing? Does it feel good? Is it something different? Because I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for this new beginning. Now, this new beginning could be a new job. This could be a new love. This could be a new passionate hobby and interest for you. It's a general read, so however it applies to you. But this is something that's firing you up and making you feel excited. So it's moving towards that and you're going to be victorious. So if you've got any doubts, I can't do it, it won't work, I'm wasting my time. No. All right, we're going to just push those aside, okay? I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to it and I trust it. So I know that it's coming, all right, the wait card, but that doesn't mean I sit and do nothing for the next 3 weeks. Okay, because this is for the rest of July. I'm not going to just sit here and wait for this to like, oh, the time's right now, I'll start the action. Well, no, when we start the action, there's often 2, 3, 4 weeks and sometimes 2 or 3 months before the thing actually hits. So we're starting the action now, but we're not necessarily expecting that, if I research a job now and I apply for it today, I don't expect to start tomorrow. All right, I've got to go through the interview process. I've got to do this. If I decide I'm ready for a relationship and I join a new group, a dating site or something like that. I don't necessarily expect that I'm going to, meet up that person today and fall in love in 10 minutes and let's move in and get married tomorrow. No, no, no. Obviously that's a ridiculous example, but you get the point. I'm starting the action and it will go forward. It will be victorious, but it's going to take a few weeks, okay, to actually get there. All right. Now, let's just clarify a little bit. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams. Let me just have a mouthful of tea. Okie dokie. Right. All right. Tell me more for my beautiful Taurus. Okay. So we've got the Queen of Wands with the King of Coins. That's a lovely combination, Taurus. Queen of Wands, in your power to know who you are, success, recognition, being seen, just standing in that I know who I am and I'm ready to move towards my abundance, my prosperity, my empowerment. Two royals, okay? And the King of Coins is a Taurus card. The King of Coins is the most affluent, prosperous king in the deck. Because I know who I am. I know I deserve it. She knows her worth. That's the thing with the Queen of Wands. I know my worth. And I know that I can create this. And I know that I'm moving towards it. What's the advice then, please? What's the advice for my Taurus people? Thank you so much. Knight of Swords, we're taking action and we're open to receive. How lovely. Right, the Knight of Swords, as I said to you, Knight's action cards. The Knight of Swords is communication and clarity. He's the fastest knight in the deck. He just cracks on, all right? If I'm thinking about it, I'm going to send that email, make that phone call, I'm going to take the action, I'm doing it. As I take that action, I step into the energy of the Six of Coins, which is open to receive. The generous provider, having more than enough. I know that it is coming. It is more than enough heading my way. Oh, I really like this for you. It's lovely. All right, let's finish off with an angel card then, Taurus. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Final message for my Taurus, please. Source of life. Step into that source energy. This beautiful energy here directly from source, pouring down and over you. This is the hands of God pouring down everything that you need, the energy, if you need cleansing, clearing, rebooting. I always imagine this as kind of plugging myself into the battery of the universe, all right, showering me with this beautiful energy directly from source. So you have everything that you need. This is a beautiful message for you, Taurus. Very empowering, very much in the flow, trusting that you're moving forward towards the right thing, but it's a different thing in a different way than you were doing it before, okay? So go for it. You've got this, okay? All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, you know what to do. Give it a like, give it a share. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. It's completely free, all right? You can unsubscribe anytime. You're not tied into anything. And I will be back next week with some Loving Connections readings for you, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to pop up here your money and career, which is for June and July. So if you haven't seen that yet, you might want to check that out. See you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.